Hypotheticals. I don't know why it's so normal to walk up to somebody and say, hey, you know how you'll never actually have to make this decision in your actual real life ever, but probably for good reasons? Do it anyways. I also don't know why they expect my answer here being asked a verbal question in like a Starbucks to be the same as it will be when I'm surrounded by, I don't know, sharks that are Drake fans. Third thing, I don't know why my hypothetical question involves sharks that are also Drake fans. So here's some comically written answers to common hypothetical questions written by someone who's kind of on the fence about whether or not they should even exist in the first place. One book, Deserted Island for the rest of your life. How to survive on a deserted island for dummies, obviously. Second choice, a book about how to write your own damn books. Would you rather be blind or deaf? Well, that kind of depends on whether or not I'm reading this for myself or if it's being read aloud to me. Who would be the worst historical figure to be haunted by? Gilbert Gottfried's not dead yet, is he? If you could sell your soul to the devil, what would you sell it for? Another genie. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? If they're keeping their proportions, a horse-sized duck would be horrifying and also lethal. And any number of duck-sized horses would have a lot of trouble doing any damage at all and have really breakable legs. And I resent every person that's ever asked this question for making me think about the breakability of tiny horse legs. One genie, 3 wishes, can't wish for more wishes. One of the things that I would have wished for, a new soul and the ability to sell that soul to the devil. If you could ask yourself 30 years from now one question, what would it be? Hey, got any good jokes about hypotheticals? Would you rather forget everything about yourself or everything about the people around you? Well, that brings into question who we really are. Is identity more than just our memories of how we compare to the people around us, how we are similar or contrast, and how we fit into the communities that we exist within? Are we any more than... And you know what? Actually, there's plenty of shit on Facebook. I have it all back in an hour. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to miss some birthdays. McDreamy or McSteamy? I'm not familiar with either of those McDonald's promotions. I found one that just said, if you were offered a pill that makes you smarter but you lose all your hair, would you take it? Nice try, website, but I've seen Breaking Bad. I know how that one turns out. What one piece of advice would you give your younger self if you devoted half the time that you currently do to masturbating instead to writing jokes about hypotheticals? This video would be so much better. If you could alter one part of your personality, what would it be and why? Well, I think that we're all tapestries of both the good and bad. We're the things that make us stronger just because they do, and then we're the things that make us stronger because we have to challenge ourselves to overcome them. We come together as one collective person, and we can become something that's even social anxiety. I would change my social anxiety. Would you rather cheat or be cheated on? I don't know, cheated on so I can only cut off one person instead of a part of myself? This is a ridiculous question. Why is it anywhere? It's never a choice that anyone ever has to make. If you found out you had one day to live, what would you do? Well, die at the end, for sure. I don't know what the fuck else. It's never a mood I've been in. That's the entire video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, then like it. If not, comment what you didn't like, and I can maybe change that, or not. Fuck the haters, am I right? Either way, share it so that other people can see it, and they can like it or not like it, and change the next one. But either way, I'm going to make a next one, so you can subscribe and see that one. That's what happens. That's the 3 things that everybody normally says, right? That's true. It's not like a counterculture bitching thing. I do it also. It's the 3 things that people want you to do because it helps them, but it's still weird to say it and hear it, and it really helps to have this like kind of awkward offbeat, totally non-scripted intro that I'm doing. It really isn't. I have no idea what I'm gonna say next. I don't like this haircut.